Okay, this is my Gamo Air rifle that I got about 2 years ago, and it's really neat looking. I grew up using wooden stock BB guns and pellet guns, so when I came across this, I thought it looked pretty neat. I got this originally because I had some pest problems on my property. So I've used this for birds and it works really well. I have not used this yet for squirrels, but a friend of mine uses this exact model for squirrels and he says that it does a really good job. So this is the Gamo Air rifle. I think this is the Rocket Whisper version. Gamo makes a bunch of different models, a lot of them very similar in use but have different applications. This one is the standard .177 caliber pellet. These pellets here, these are called the Tomahawk expansion pellets, made for birds. .177, your standard pellet gun. I know they do make larger caliber pellets. I think they make a 22 caliber pellet, but I don't need anything that large. It works really well. It's your standard break barrel type system with the spring. You break that, you put a pellet in, and you're ready to go. It's saying that the velocity you can get on this is up to 1250 feet per second, which is pretty fast. I don't care too much about the exact details of that as long as it works, and this thing definitely works. And I don't know if they still make this model. I know they do update models pretty much every year and come out with new things, but I will post a link in the description to Gamo's Amazon page. Functionality of the gun, you have this safety in front of the trigger guard there. That is safe, that is ready to fire. The grip is pretty nice and ergonomic. It's sort of this pistol grip that's formed into the stock. The stock is sort of a rubber plastic composite. It's nice, it's comfortable. You have this nice rubber recoil pad, although you're not gonna get recoil from a pellet gun anyway, but it is comfortable. And you have this nice cheek weld, this cheek riser, which is nice. The clarity of this scope is good. The reticle is fine, and the quality of the glass is totally fine and clear. The scope's a little bit cheap, kind of goes without saying on a $100-something pellet gun, and there's really not much functionality with any of the dials. So it did take some time to zero this, but once I did, it's been pretty spot on. If you come to the muzzle here, it sort of comes out, it's a little bit wider, and this is supposed to be a noise dampening system. I personally don't notice a huge difference in sound reduction between this and previous pellet guns I've had, growing up. But maybe if it didn't have this, it would be much louder. So I don't know. It's hard to tell if it does make a big difference or not, but it's not an overly loud pellet gun. To me, it seems pretty on par with ones I've had in the past. So yeah, this is the Gamo Air rifle. I believe this is the Rocket Whisper, but we'll post a link to a current model that they have on Amazon. It's a great pellet gun for taking care of pests and critters, or just target shooting. A lot of fun shooting bottles and targets with this as well. The Gamo Air rifle.